All right, welcome to the vlog, everyone. Leenie's
Hey.
back over. We have just finished a six week tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, from May 4th to June 10th.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And now I can't believe it's already pretty much over. We're going to do our own separate solo stuff for June and July, but we thought we'd take this opportunity to just go back over this amazing journey that
Yeah, kind of
went on.
rehash and recap a little bit.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the highlights.
Of course.
Yeah.
For me, it was especially crazy because this was I'd done some touring dates before, but this was my first time doing a full block of touring and being like a full-blown professional musician. It wasn't just a tour and then go back to work. It's the start of my new life. And on May 4th, the first day, boy, was that a fun welcome to being a touring musician day. After we went to Gibson's, we played on the ferry. We played in Tapworks, looking out on the water.
It was beautiful.
A reservation of 40 came in.
Reservation of 40 came in. That was nuts.
And then that wasn't like, and then after that we played music for what, 4 hours on the beach?
I got given flowers on stage.
Yeah!
That was so cute.
I left for 10 minutes and I came back and Leenie had flowers and I'm like, how'd you do that?
How do you do that? I was like, yeah.
That was fantastic.
It was really cute. Thank you for giving me flowers, by the way, if you're watching.
Yes. And and the beach afterwards was so amazing for hours.
We literally we just played the sun down. It was sunset over the water, and there was a fire. People came up and said hey and wanted to jam a little bit.
Yeah,
we
djembe
jamming, and he also played guitar.
Yeah, and he was pretty good. He wrote some cool songs.
Yeah, he wrote some cool songs too. That was that was an epic first night. Getting some fans on the ferry and then playing our first show with an epic view. Oh my god, their patio is just amazing.
Unbelievable.
I can't wait to go back.
Yeah, I didn't even want to play music on the ferries, but like Leenie said, virtually every time we got people out to the show because of it.
No, yeah, and if not, at least someone, like they said they were gonna go, and if they didn't actually go, they were at least following our Instagram or posting about us, which is so cool. Like, yeah.
My favorite were the ladies that we met on the boat to Powell River. And then they followed us to They were going to Texada anyway, but we met them on the ferry to Powell River, and they wound up taking that evening to the Texada Island Inn where we were playing.
Yeah, and they were worried that we had missed the ferry because we caught an earlier boat. So they came to the show and they were like, "Oh my God, Leenie, like we didn't see you on the ferry. We thought you missed it." Like, no, we're here. We just caught it. They're like, we didn't even know that ferry was running. We're like, yeah.
Neither did we.
We just drove right on. It was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so sweet. If you ladies are watching, hey.
That was so cool.
They're amazing. That was the night some guy came and saw us, and we had met him and his wife at the boat launch.
Yeah.
And we just said, like, hey, we're musicians. We're playing some music. You guys should come out. And they did, and they sat there. And at the end of the night, he came up and he gave us $100. And he goes, you guys are amazing. The road is hard. You guys need to keep doing what you're doing. Here's $100. And he was just like, yeah, that was such a cool moment. And I don't know.
It just floored me. We'd met between sets. He came up to me and asked what we did. And I was like, this, pretty much. We tour around. We do music, and I don't know if he had been a touring musician or touring something in the past, but I felt like he related to that life.
Yeah, I feel like he had done something like this, and now he's got some kids and a wife and kind of settled down. Yeah, but he...
Can't say how much that helped us, though, you know?
It's, just amazing. Like, just, bam, like, and... Yeah,
I felt bad because I didn't know what to say. I was like, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That helps so much. Like, yeah. So if you're watching this, again, thank you. That is stuck in our minds and will forever be with us.
Yeah.
Like, thank you.
There was also to do a complete 180, there was also a haunted hotel in Powell River that was kind of creepy. The ghost light.
Oh my God, okay, so for starters, it's a haunted hotel, and everybody tells you it's a haunted hotel.
Yep.
And then Graham, just being amazing, takes the gear up, and he's like, Leenie, this light. I'm like, yeah. I'm outside watching the car. It's fine. And he's like, going up and down and up and down. And then I finally go up and I made him hold my hand. It was that scary.
It was scary.
It was, I can't, it was like a strobe light, ghost light.
Outside. If you look
Our
back,
room.
look at the video from May 6th. They're all date stamped. Video from May 6th, you'll see the demon light right at the end of that video.
Terrifying
It's as scary
demon light.
as we're saying.
Yeah. So if that was on purpose, it freaking worked.
Yeah.
It made me believe the hotel was haunted. I mean, it is haunted, but like...
Yeah, but that was proof.
Yeah. Such a good sleep to be had after that light. Thank you.
Right? And then we based ourselves out of Campbell River for a solid couple of weeks.
Yeah, that was amazing. We got to play Campbell River 3 times.
Yep.
Campbell River is... if I had to choose a home, it would be there. It's everywhere you drive, you can find some ocean, and it's gorgeous. We got to stay with Chelsea and Mark.
That was amazing. Their house was incredible. Their yard was incredible. Their hospitality was incredible.
They're my family. And Nolan and Jerry, my boys. So much fun. We got to jam with Mark and Chelsea. We got to play some music, wrote some songs there.
Yeah. I taught the boys how a record player worked. That was fun.
Right? Like it was so cool. Graham brought his record, as we know, his record player on tour.
I did do that.
And one of the cool things I thought was when we saw Kat.
Yeah.
At the very beginning of the tour.
I have that and I'm going to put it up. She gave me... I walked in and there was a clock that was like just clock hands put on a record, a vinyl record, up on their wall. And I was like, hey, that's cool. And the next day it was down on the kitchen table. She says, that's yours. You can keep that. Yeah. So that's a tour memento that I will forever have.
That's amazing. Thank you, Kat. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was fantastic. And we did our day trip, basically. Oh, no, we did stay overnight. Did we stay overnight on Quadra? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. But hold on, Campbell River, we did. So we did the Sundance Java Bar. Yeah. I love playing there. It was one of the first places I ever played when I went to Campbell River. So it was like coming home. So we played a day show there, and that was super fun. We got to practice our set.
Yeah.
It was super slow that day, but we got to practice our set.
That's a lot of fun.
Right? I had a blast. Yeah. And then we did
Beach Fire.
We did the Beach Fire Brewing. That place is so unique and cool. It's just gorgeous in there.
Yeah, it is.
Like the decor is awesome. It's just a really, really cool place to go.
And I brought home a growler. The craft beer is very good.
And Chelsea and Mark, he forgot the growler at your house, so I have to pick that up.
Yeah, I drank the beer out of it, but I left the growler itself.
I gotta grab it. And then we did. We also played at Solstice Studio, which is one of our favorite shows.
Oh.
I mean, there's so many favorites, but that was really cool. We got to set up the stage.
We were on a raised stage, and we basically had a room, and it was like, do what you want with it. And that was so much fun to set that stage up.
Yeah, I got to have put a little lamp up on a stool, like a really old stool, and set Eddie up and Wednesday, my djembe and little guitar, which have both beautiful wood looks, and create a look. It was really, really cool, and the acoustics were amazing.
It was, yeah. I don't know, we obviously we couldn't, you can never know until you've set everything up, but we were so happy with the way the stage looked. We flicked the power on, we did a couple of strums and started singing, and we were like, wow. We didn't have any monitor set up, but we didn't need it. It reverberated off the wall back at us.
I was gonna say reverberated too. Yeah. Ooh. Good word.
Yeah, and there were some great videos filmed from it too that really were able to capture how good the sound was. Yeah. And they've been shared online a few times. I'll put a link in the description to some of the videos from that one. That was amazing. Then Cornerstone and Courtney as well. Yeah,
that was fun. I really liked how they had the big sign set up, right under where we played, or right over where we played. That was really cool. And you found your Graham's clock.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Right next door there was Graham's Jewelers, and they had a big clock out on the sidewalk. It said Graham's. Yeah. It was cool.
It's if only I was a millionaire, I would buy this clock.
I left my laptop stand there. Had to come back a week later to pick up the laptop stand. And then I had to go back down from Campbell River to pick up the laptop stand, and I dropped my wallet while I was doing it. Then I had to go all the way back from Nanaimo up to Courtney to grab my wallet, but it was an amazing drive. And what did we do on that drive?
We got to listen to the whole Rent soundtrack, and I got to sing like the whole thing, which is, I am a total Rent head, and that I didn't know that. So is Graham, and so we got to like, I mean, I sang at him like the whole time, but it was, it was
we
amazing.
both were big Brent heads, like you said, and it had been a while since we listened to the whole soundtrack.
The whole thing, start to finish, and it was just, it made my day. So that was like the best missing items adventure
I know,
ever.
I'm glad I lost my wallet after all that.
Me too. Me too.
And then, so we were in Nanaimo because then we did a gig there at the Nanaimo bar. What a cute little name for a bar.
Right?
The Nanaimo bar.
And Gorgeous's twin is sitting on the wall. My same guitar is on the wall, which is so cool to walk in and be playing my set and have the same guitar there. That guitar is very special to me, and it was cool. It was cool to see that.
Yeah, when I booked that gig for us, I wasn't sure because it was kind of a rowdier bar vibe before, which I love, but I wasn't sure if it was like Leenie scene, and I got there, and I was
played chill music,
by the time I got there, I was so sure that it was right for us, partially because the vibe of that room is incredible, and the people I met there were amazing, but the guitar on the wall was the extra...
Yeah, it was so cool.
It was a sign.
And I think one of the coolest things from that night was there was a lady that came, her and her husband, and she loved one of Graham's songs so much. She's gonna cover it. She got a CD, and she's like, oh my God, this song, like I love it so much. Can I cover it? Like, how incredible is that? Like, oh my God.
For that. I met a second man as well who just seemed thrilled to hear my original tunes. I sold him a CD as well.
Passionate, like he was.
But I want to
like,
hear her cover. If you're out there and you do that cover, you have to send it to me.
Yes, you have to post it. We gotta check that out for sure. That is such a cool. That's so cool.
And then our island tour wound down, but not before we did one last stop.
Did we talk about Quadra yet?
Yeah, we didn't really get over the show. I'd mentioned it and we didn't get back to it. Quadra Island
started out with like 8 kittens.
Yeah.
Finding Sasquatch.
We found the Sasquatch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, go back to this video, or the video from May 18th. Again, they're all date stamped. Go back to May 18th and you'll know what we're talking about. We found the Sasquatch.
We can't tell you more than that because you have to go see the episode, but we found Sasquatch. It's
true.
It's true.
And but the venue, the Seascape Resort.
It's a dome room, and it overlooks the water, and there's this golden hour when the sun is on it, and the water, it looks like the water is dancing in the room. It's just incredible, and the acoustics in there.
Whole building is made out of cedar and glass.
Yeah, and the bar. Tell me about the bar, Graham.
The bar was carved out of cedar. It was like the front end of a boat, and there was a siren on the front carved into it. Yeah. And that was the bar.
Yeah.
They didn't have like a regular bar with just like stools and no, it's a ship, because of course it is, because they spare no expense at the Seascape Resort.
It is beautiful. Oh my God. And we had fire and a jam after the show. Oh,
that was fun.
That was incredible. Hanging out with all you guys and playing music and laughing and sharing stories, and just, it was, that was fantastic. It was amazing.
And the rooms they gave us at the resort were amazing as well.
My little owl suite.
Yeah.
I love that. And I was the first person to sleep. It was a brand new bed, and the bed was so comfortable. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. How was your room?
Oh, it was incredible. Fantastic. Yeah.
They were incredible.
I didn't expect, I couldn't have imagined it would be so nice.
Like, do you want to share, what is it? A cabin, or do you want 2 single apartments?
Yeah, we were like apartments are small, but we'd rather the separate. Yeah, but then we did that, and just like
they're like your own little. Yeah, they're like, you have a kitchen, a bathroom, and a bed. They were amazing. Yeah, it was incredible. Mm-hmm. All right, so back to Duncan.
And we finished in the island portion of the tour in Duncan, met Longevity John, and oh my gosh, that place! I said in my video, it's like Disneyland for musicians.
Oh my God, there's like there's just so you just escape there. There's so much stuff to see. There's so many instruments.
So many.
They let us set up the stage a little bit. I got to put a lamp. They introduced the lamp in your set.
That was fun.
From, like,
I
a
like that.
brothel?
Yeah, they said it was from. I forget what state it was
The
from.
40s Alabama.
It was from, I think, the 1920s in a
Oh.
a brothel in Alabama, I think he said.
Yeah, and a family had just donated it because they had been in their family for forever, and they're like, well, it was like plush burgundy or purple.
Yeah.
Like a purple plush, like velvet, and they were like, it just doesn't go with anything, and Duncan Showroom is the perfect place for it. Yeah.
I've been telling everyone now that my name, or the way to remember my last name, Strang, is that I'm almost strange, but not quite, and that's a Longevity John thing. He told me, he's like, I like that. It's not quite strange.
Yeah, I love his intros. He has the best intros, and I got to hang out with Tim. It'd been so long since not that long because I just played there, but we got to actually hang out and talk, and yeah, I grew up with him, so that was really cool. Yeah, it was neat. Hey guys.
And we stayed till like, how late were we there? Like 1 or 2 a.m. sharing Spinal Tap quotes.
Oh my! I mean, you guys were. I had no idea. I had no idea what they were talking about, and they were literally like reenacting the movie.
Me and my dad and Tim.
Yeah, like I now don't need to see the movie.
No, you've now seen the whole thing.
Because I've now seen the whole thing, people.
Yeah. And the live stream online was incredible. I know a few people who watched that for me, and I'm sure a lot did for you as well.
I've watched yours. It's you, and I was there in real life. Man, you played an amazing show.
Yeah, that was one of those where I was like, I feel like I played all right. I went back and I looked at it, and it just came out way better than even I felt like it.
I think it's because you've been playing to a live audience, and that one because the audience is blacked out. Like it's not the same energy as you're used to feeling.
Yeah, you're right.
Right? Like it's not the same give and take, but you're doing the same show, so it's the same energy, but you're not getting the same feedback. If that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. But also, I knew it was being filmed, so I was like, it has to be perfect. So every little tiny thing, but watching it back was really good. They know. Tim's incredible when it comes to running the soundboard.
He plays the soundboard.
Absolutely.
He's amazing. Yes. Lights, sound, and camera. He does all three at the same time. So
that was an amazing way to end the island tour. We made the mistake of going home for 36 hours, which don't do that. If you're a touring musician, if you're going to take a break and stay at home, make sure it's like a week-long break. If you're doing a day-and-a-half long break, as awesome and fun as touring is, it's a bit of a tease to get to sleep in your own bed twice, and then go back out.
Well, we rolled in late, had one day, and then rolled out early.
Yeah,
and you can't.
We never got one good sleep, really.
You can't do that because then you're like, oh, I'm kind of home, but you haven't had time to do anything, not even really laundry because you had, and then you just feel, just don't go home, people.
Yeah, you just got to do the tour. But we survived, and we had a great week in the interior, starting in Salmon Arm.
Oh, Salmon Arm, you were such a treat. We got to stay with Graham's family.
Watching Leenie bond with my family was really fun.
I loved your family. Yeah. They're amazing. Yeah. I got to meet his cousins and his aunt and uncle, and we got to do a house concert and play at the Blue Canoe.
You're good friends with Jocelyn now.
We besties.
Yeah.
Hey, Jocelyn.
And we played the Blue Canoe, like you said, the coffee shop. I thought we'd be up in the back in the coffee shop. They said, why don't you set up out on our patio out front? And that was a good idea, out in the sun.
And Graham was playing, this guy comes up and he's just walking by, and then he's right up, and Graham's playing Riptide, which he freaking nails. He rocks that cover. And he's up there and he's filming and filming and filming, and then he comes back and he's gonna get a different angle. I'm like, oh, that's Graham Strang. He's like, oh, thank you. And he's and he's like, I'm from the Observer.
Salmon Arm Observer.
Yeah. You pulled in the Observer, Graham.
Yeah.
So he did some lives and some posts on their Instagram page and told people to come down. It was really cool.
And I expected we finished that up, and I was like, cool, that was a good Salmon Arm spot. But my cousin Laura Beth was upset that she wasn't able to attend. So she
So I was
contacted
like,
several of her friends.
well, I had said to her, she said she couldn't come, and I said, well, we'll play it here. And I said, why don't you get some friends over? And I was like, you might want to ask your mom.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she was on the phone and she had friends coming over and it was good.
Yeah.
We played it. We set up in the front yard under a thunderstorm.
Yeah, thunderstorm was rolling in our whole performance, so we were like checking the sky as we're singing.
Graham got shocked by the microphone.
Yeah, you did a bit too, right?
A little bit. Yeah, there was electricity in the air.
As the show went on, it was getting worse and worse, and I couldn't use the microphone anymore.
We didn't really need it anyways.
We're
both pretty loud too.
Actually, we both sing.
We both project. Like that's one gift we both got. Projection. Yeah.
And Leenie does it so consistently that people who see her live know she's like singing her heart out, but when they remove the mic, they're always floored by, wow, you don't even need it.
Are you amplified? When I used to wear a neck brace, people would come poke it. Is your mic in there? Is your mic in there? I'm like, dude, neck brace, like don't touch.
Yeah. Oh man,
do you have a microphone in there?
That's their first go-to. Nice.
No. Or so where's the mic? What do you mean? It's just my voice.
Think you got like a lapel mic or something?
Just my voice.
Yeah. So that was amazing, and then from there we played the Ford's wedding.
Oh
in
yes!
Kelowna.
Oh my God, that was another one. People thought we were recording. They didn't know that we were playing live.
We were set up kind of behind where people were sitting because we were along the line that the bride was going to walk to go down the aisle.
Yeah.
So people said that they were turning around to watch the bride walk, and they looked over and they were like, those are live musicians.
They had no idea. And right when the bride started walking down is when Graham and I had arranged the song. We did a meld, or
yeah, like a little medley.
Yeah, because we wanted to do. I've been working with Amanda, how she wanted her day, and originally she was just going to do one song. I'm like, but don't you want that moment when the bride walks out and it's like the song changes?
Oh.
And then I was like, now I got to figure that out. Crap. No, it was so good though. We had a lot of fun doing it. We
spent the whole tour practicing it.
Yeah, we got because I don't do covers, y'all. I did covers because I love you, Amanda.
And I don't do arpeggios, so for both of us it was a new experience.
We had a list. She's like, whatever songs, but here's a list of like the ones we like. So we went through and we picked a couple and we blended them. And yeah, it turned out so beautiful. I really loved it.
We finished, we hit like the last chord right as she stopped at the end of the aisle.
She gave us an approximate like feet from where she was walking out to the altar, and then where how many people were in, and I kind of guesstimated, and then we pre-timed 420. We pre-timed, and when we did the run through, it literally worked out to like the second. It was perfect. Like everything just matched up so perfectly. Yeah. So it was really good.
For that to go better, and it was so cool to be a part of their special day.
Yeah, thank you so much. We got to play some music for our guests too.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of a jam out front of the convention hall.
Yeah, it was cool.
And then from there we went to Kamloops'
Kamloops
house concert.
Yeah, we got to see the Eastons.
Oh,
hey guys, hey fam. We got to stay there.
They got a good crowd over too.
We had like 20 people. Yeah. It was 20 people.
20 people, yeah. I think it was. And but for a house concert, 20 people is packed.
Oh yeah, we had 20 people in that living room.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. And she had a barbecue for us after, and they put us up. We played. My brother and sister-in-law and the kids came out. Kyle and Missy, Bailey and Hannah.
Oh, that was.
And then we got to stay with them.
And then we stayed at their house.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. So that was super special.
And then that was it for the interior.
Mm-hmm.
We headed back home. We had a few more days at home that time, kind of. We had like 4, but it was just a one-off. After that, we went up to Whistler this past Saturday, and played Black's Pub, which I'd played once before, right at the base of the Blackcomb Gondola in Whistler. That day, I played 2 separate gigs. I played a 4-hour farmers market set, and then I picked up Leenie, and then we drove the 2-3 hours up to Whistler, something like that. And we played the gig in Whistler, which was so much fun. We made a lot of friends there too.
Ryan and Lee.
Yeah.
Hey. I got to write a custom song for Lee's birthday. And she got me a drink when I was on stage, and she's like, "It's my birthday." I'm like, "Ryan, what are 3 things about her? Go." And he like lists them off. So I got to like write a little custom song, which is so cool that happened on the last day of the tour for me, because that's one part of my set that I really, really enjoy and love doing. And it was really cool that I got to on the last day. It was kind of a full circle thing for me.
It's fun to watch the audience, because when you do that, they're like, "You planned this."
Yeah, I got to do that in Powell River. I got to do that in Kamloops, and I got to do that. I've got to do it a couple places, but that one was really special. It was cool.
In Kelowna at the wedding, you wrote one.
Yes, and Kelowna too. That was cool. Yeah, my man's is officially another man's.
That's a cool song. Send me that when you get a recording of that.
Totally.
I know it's already been like 26 minutes, but that's one thing I forgot to discuss, is that there were a couple of Leenie songs that it was really fun to watch be made and watch grow on the tour.
Watch the writing process.
Parking Lots was one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we have a title, Conscious Uncoupling.
Yeah, we can say that.
Another one, sure, Conscious Uncoupling. And then again, the custom songs as well.
And that new one, the... It's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't get that to a point where you performed it yet.
No,
but we're getting.
But it's almost done.
That's going to be a great song.
Yeah, I worked a little bit more on it. It's almost
done. That was
done,
really cute. Oh, cool. Also, you'll have to send me that when it's done.
Yes. Yeah.
And then after Whistler, we just drove back down overnight, rolled in at 3 or 4 a.m., and then did a mini radio promo tour.
Got a couple hours sleep, and then but that was also really cool because we went to Radio Alicia and with Osvaldo for 2 hours, and he was having like a studio party because there was like a soccer game on or something.
Oh yeah, there was the soccer game on. So people were walking into the studio
like
watching the soccer game, and they'd watch the soccer game, but then we'd be playing a song, and they'd be like, "Hey!"
And then we got invited to play on the second radio show because the guy was like, "Will you come play a song?" But that show is all in Spanish, so it was a totally different audience for us, which is amazing.
My dad thought he was listening to the wrong show because I said we'd be up on the next show. He's like, "But no, it's all in Spanish," and I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. And so I have no idea what they're saying, but it was really cool because they'd be like talking, and then they'd be like, "Okay, and what is your song called?" And then they would be like, talking again, and they'd be like, "And what is your name and where can I find your music?"
Yeah.
Da 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 da. And then it was cool.
So they kept us in the loop, and then we played our tunes, and I was a little bit like self-conscious about like, are they going to be okay? They know we're English language songs, right?
Oh, God,
but they loved it, and they had so much fun.
They were so excited. They were cheering. They're like, they clapped and hooted and hollered so, like, they're jazzed. It was amazing.
That was fun.
Yeah, and then the next day.
Yep. We finished it off with Co-op Radio 100.5. Yes, the Vancouver Co-op station. We played the show Two Hicks and a Lady, it's called.
Yeah. I got to play Parking Lots live on air. Probably the only time I'll ever get to do that. So thank you.
That I didn't expect them to, because that song's got a little bit of colorful but fun language in it, and
lots of swearing.
Yeah,
I mean it's in the most adorable way.
It is. Yeah, when you hear the song, it's really cute. But like we Leenie asked the radio stations, but we were pretty sure we'd get a no. But at Co-op, they were like, I don't see why not.
Yeah. So that was cool, because I done requests. So I did like on Instagram and Facebook. I said I'm going on the radio. What do you want to hear? And my little 4-year-old Kalia listened to a bunch of songs. And she's like, telling Leenie to play "I'm Fine," and then which I love you for choosing "I'm Fine," Kalia. That's so cute.
Yeah.
And then Jordan chose "Hot Damn" and Karma chose "Parking Lot." So nice. I got to play. Yeah, I got to play all three. And you got to play.
I played 2054, which is a fun little story song because it's a story that hasn't happened yet. It's interesting because it's set in the future. I also played Cutting It Out, which is always a favorite of mine to do, especially when I'm on the air. And then I did Feel It, which is we both talked about how we kind of both have a summer hit going on
Yeah,
this tour.
yeah, yeah.
Mine's Feel It and yours is Parking Lots, although might be Conscious Uncoupling is sneaking up. You got two
Because
going right now.
it's in the sunshine, right? So
Yeah.
one's mellower, one's it's
Right?
good. Yeah, but I think that was such a real like a good finish because we started on the co-op station before the tour, and that's where we ended it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable experience. And that's where we stand now. We're doing our own projects in the next couple of months. What's your next show?
So Saturday night, I'm playing at the Layback Lounge on Granville Island for a solid night of beats. I'm gonna be drumming with some DJs, so that's gonna be exciting from 10:30 to 3:30 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, and then what about you?
Well, you're gonna have to adjust your sleep schedule accordingly. 3:30 a.m. is well. I guess we're kind of used to it already.
I like sleep.
Right. So tomorrow night, which will be I think tonight by the time this video goes up, it's Saturday, Friday the 14th of June. I'll be at the Yard Cafe. That's on Granville in Vancouver. It's always one of my favorites. I played there once before. Just a really fun atmosphere in there. And then the following Friday night, I'm really excited to play Fog on the River in Mission.
Oh,
that'll be cool.
That's going to be great.
I've driven by that place so many times.
Yeah, I've never been in.
Yeah, me neither, actually. It'll be a first for me.
That'll be good, love. That'll be good.
And then Leenie and I will be back in August.
Oh, yeah, big announcement, y'all. Are you dropping that right now?
So, in late August, we're going to go back and do the round of the Vancouver Island and the Sunshine Coast again. Mm-hmm. As of right now, we have booked for August 24th we're going to be at the Tap Works again.
Hey.
Just like we were before. It's on the 24th. And then later that same evening, we're going to make our debut at the Lighthouse Pub in Seashell. I am so excited.
Can't wait to play.
The reason we got that gig is because kind of getting our name out on tour here, people were telling us, you guys should contact the Lighthouse.
Yep.
And I did, and they said yes. And there are going to be many more dates probably announced in the next couple of days because I'm getting some stuff worked out right now for that. And then we have one more announcement in November.
Yep.
November 23rd, we are going to be making our return to the Wolf. The Wolf in Maple Ridge, BC.
Yep.
We did a sold-out gig there in April,
and
just before we left on this tour. It kind of was the first stop of the tour, really. And that was just because of how many of my local friends showed up. Everyone who said they would come did, and the place was packed and jumping. I almost hate to say this because it's how many amazing shows we've done, but that might be my favorite gig I've ever played up to this point.
Yeah, I had a lot of love out there that night too, and it was just incredible. Like there's something to be said for playing friends and family. It's a different energy. It's so much fun.
Just the hometown crowd for me, it's just amazing.
So November 23rd.
November 23rd, we are back.
At the Wolf.
We are back at the Wolf. So yeah, thanks for watching. Big thanks to Leenie not only for being so supportive this whole tour, but you guys, if you've been watching this vlog, Lenie's been a big part of this vlog, not just being on camera in the vlog, but Lenie's been taking me on fun journeys, been a big part of where we've gone, and every day we were kind of sitting and chatting, and Leenie would give me ideas for what to do on the vlog today. So she's a big part in growing this into what it is now. And
it was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me on it.
So much fun. It absolutely was.
Yeah.
You guys can check out the description for a full list of all my upcoming tour dates, including the awesome ones with Leenie, which is a cool way not only to see if I'm playing in your town, but also to see where this vlog's going to go.
Yes.
So that's cool. And also we got links to where you can find my music wherever it's sold or streamed online, and Lenie's music wherever it can be sold or streamed online. You got a new album coming out in about a month, don't you?
Yes, I've been saying in about a month for a little while, but for real.
For real, about a month.
For real.
Yeah.
In about a month.
And so I'll send you out the link to that when it comes out, but for right now you've got Bunnykiss available for purchase on iTunes, or you can stream it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Subscribe to this video if you want notifications on when I'm going to upload a new video, which will be tomorrow and every day for the foreseeable future.
And they're good, so get on that.
Thank you. And then, like this video if you like what you see. Thanks so much for watching, not only today, but throughout our whole tour. Can't believe we're wrapped up now. Thanks again for watching. Catch you again tomorrow.
Bye, guys.